In this video, we're going to share some ideas on how to continue to exercise even when you live full-time in an RV. Stay tuned. Like with many things in life, there are free options and there are paid options. Sometimes the paid options are pay once and you're done, you're buying something, and sometimes the paid options for exercise are ongoing, like with the membership. So let's start with the free options because I do tend to prefer the free stuff, and then we'll work our way through the list of things that you can do to continue to exercise while you live full-time in a motorhome. So walking, bike rides, hiking, those tend to be free. The only time they wouldn't be is if you want to take those hikes in the state parks nearby or national parks. There would be a cost for that if you don't already have your park pass, whether state or national, in hand already. You can also walk around at the campground you're staying at. I'll share a map of the one we're staying in currently. And what we do is we like to try to find that route from home and back where we can walk 1 mile in 15-20 minutes, depending on our pace. And just know that we can walk that mile pretty easily and pretty predictably. Your campground or surrounding areas, some of the cities will have hiking trails or walking paths throughout their city, and you can find one that passes nearby you. While there are many free methods to find good hiking trails, there are also apps such as AllTrails, which we have. It has a cost to get to all the features of it, primarily downloading a trail before you get there, because many times in national parks in the United States, there is no bandwidth. You would lose one of the key features to what the app does for you, which just shows you where you are relative to the trail. So if you haven't downloaded that map into your phone, you would lose that functionality. There are free functions within the AllTrails app, but the paid function is more valuable when you're out on the trail. You can find this on sale for half price if you watch for it often enough. I think as of this video, it's about $35 a year for AllTrails, and we got it for 17 or 18 prior to going to our South Dakota and Montana trips. Our typical walk is 1 mile. We shoot for 1 mile. It's what we can do easily and comfortably on our lunch hour. As long as we work full time, we have to manage our time like that. We've been getting up in the morning, going before work around 7 or 7:30. We've also been going over the lunch hour, another mile then, and sometimes in the evening as well. So for us, 3 miles spread out over the course of the day is very comfortable, very easy, and we're not pushing ourselves too hard. Perhaps we should, but that is a way that we can walk regularly, keep moving, keep some sort of fitness in our lives. For us, we're pretty picky about our walks. I won't lie. If it's super cold out, we're not getting out there. If it's super hot out, we're not going. That's one of the luxuries of moving with the motorhome into the right area for the right season and keep our temperatures between 50 and 75 degrees roughly, because that encourages us to get outside, be outside. Sometimes we work outside at the picnic table, sometimes we sit out in the chair, but it certainly allows us to walk in our campground and the surrounding area easily and comfortably. Next, there are things that will cost some money one time if you don't have them already. There are free weight options. I've seen numerous examples of these where the weights are adjustable from 2 pounds up to 50 pounds. So like some dumbbells where there's pieces that come off and on easily to let you dial the weight up or down. That would have a one-time cost. There are exercise bands, which we bought. I'll show the ones that we got off of Amazon. I think I took the advice of Phil and Stacy on Today is Someday on the bands that they got. They had switched to some bands a while back, and Rhoda has a cousin, Brian, who is extremely fit. And he has weights at home, but when he travels, he takes his bands just to keep his workout routine going. He's very impressive with his fitness level. Possibly for bike riding, if you don't have a bike, you have to buy a bike, so that's an expense. We did buy our electric bikes on deep sale in Quartzsite, Arizona, our first winter into Arizona. Another option would be Oculus, the augmented reality goggles that you can buy from Facebook and other companies. I have a friend that uses Oculus type gear to do a workout. He says there's a boxing workout where you're boxing. He's dripping with sweat afterwards. It works him out really hard. He just really gets into it. It wouldn't take a lot of space. They're not super heavy, but they could give you a very physical workout if you have enough room to maneuver just a few feet within your RV to be able to move around and use that Oculus to simulate a fighting a fighting exercise routine. The final discussion is on ongoing cost options. Those would be paid memberships to gyms, like Anytime Fitness is all over the country, Planet Fitness, the YMCA. There's several options here. You could join multiple or not. If you follow the KYD YouTube channel, you'll see that Mark and Trish take their fitness very, very seriously. If there's not a chain gym in the town they're in, they'll pay the daily use rate, $5 or $10, whatever it is. I don't know, I'm just guessing, and get their workout in. So at the end of the day, you have to own it. But this is an option. A lot of people do go to the gym. They like to get a shower there and whatnot. Another option besides the gym, though, is the paid online coaching. And we have access to Apple Fitness through another subscription that we have with Apple. We haven't used it much, but it is high quality content. Originally, you had to have an Apple Watch and watch it on an Apple TV or whatever. Now you can just run it on your iPhone. If you have the watch, it will put your live data from your watch, your heart rate and different stuff on the screen while you're working out, so you see your results real time live. There's lots of different workout coaches. There's tons of different skill levels from the most basic to the most advanced, and you just kind of choose the coach that you really enjoy their teaching style or their coaching style, and you can watch all of their content and switch it up and change it up and that kind of thing. So Apple TV is one of the choices. There are other choices that I looked up just for the sake of completeness here. Peloton, Fitbit Premium, Mirror by Lululemon, Nordic Track iFit, Nike Training Club, Beachbody On Demand, GymPass, Tonal, and Zwift with a Z. I'd never heard of those. But in the end, it's up to you to own it, right? If you want to be physically fit or healthy at all or exercise, whether you're at home or in an RV, you've got to just make it happen, period. If you get any value at all from watching this video, whether comedic or otherwise, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. It tells YouTube that we're out here and that people are paying attention. Thank you very much.